Boy, hugs and deep breaths all around for Orlando, who I believe ran into each other twice in that possession. What a swing there out of the middle by Horde. And here comes Omaha once again. You said it in set 3, Madison. It feels like they are running the middles more and more often as this match goes along.
And it's worked for them well. They're out hitting the Valkyries, especially in that last set, efficiency-wise. And it's all because those middles can put the ball away quickly when they get the opportunity.
Good first ball there by Lindsay Vander Weide. Another point for Orlando, credited to Kaz Brown.
Kaz Brown off one foot is so good, and she's beating the block to the antenna. Really masterful tip by her. She can feel that the block is shifting and fading, and she tools it.
9th kill for Kaz. Has been a bright spot for Orlando. Schwann stretches out. Vander Weide off the block. Batenhorst stuffed. Block number 5 for Kaz.
And she angles her arms into the court so well. There's nowhere for that ball to go. And then look at the personality. Both of those players are so spirited.
Kaz Brown has equaled her season high in blocks in the last 2 matches, as Payne this time targets the block and wipes it out of play.
Both teams in this set are running a really balanced offense. We haven't called a player's name twice in a row, so good job on both setters' parts for balancing it out, spreading out the offense.
Brown off speed. Batenhorst out of the back. Drops it inside the back row of Orlando.
That was a difficult ball for Batenhorst to get her feet there, but she did so well. The set more so on her left shoulder, so she had to do a quick step close and make that hand contact. Really well done by her.
17, now 18 kills for Allie Batenhorst, who goes back to serve. Back row attack, Abercrombie. Gomez dives to keep it up. Brown. Nunaviller. Vander Weide swats it off the block and out. Boy, this has been a scrappy 4th set so far.
The defense on both sides has been phenomenal, and good heads-up play by Vander Weide, taking advantage of the block not being there in set.
6-5 Orlando. 6-all.
Man, this is a tight match.
It is. Will be Horde back to serve. You're not going to see those types of passes from Courtney Schwann often.
No, she's got really good ball control in that serve receive. That serve coming left to right and kind of diving and dipping to the left side of Courtney Schwann, who couldn't get her platform underneath it.
Well, that's the 2nd ace of the match for Horde. How about the middles going back and acing people? Vander Weide on the cross. Another kill for Lindsay, who has been the hot hand for Orlando since she stormed in off the bench a set ago.
It's her arm swing. Defenses have such trouble, one, digging it because it's coming with such quick velocity, but then also blocking it because she's beating the block.
Less than ideal first ball contact there by Batenhorst. Orlando nearly came away with a block. Nunaviller goes high off hands, passed up by Schwann. Vander Weide, unstoppable early in the 5th.
In this set, that's her 3rd kill, hitting well over 667, and right there going with the power swing. Good block touch by their defense, but Vander Weide with all that power, no defender was able to get there and dig it up.
She played in 5 matches, a combined 7 sets prior to coming off the bench against Atlanta. Started a couple of times since, and now has played in 13 more sets and is racking up north of 30 kills in just roughly about a week.
Yep, 2 matches ago against Columbus, she had 15 kills, hit 308, which is efficient for a pin attacker, and 11 digs, so she's been an asset for them off the bench.
8-all. 9-8. Guess who?
I love that play for the Valkyries. It's really tricky. Kaylee Caffey is staying on Natalie Foster, jumping with her, and then Lindsay Vanderweyde just about 2 feet to the left of Natalie Foster has a one-on-one situation and can score with that sharp angle.
Back to serve where she's recorded an ace, nearly recorded a second. Free ball here to Orlando. Out of the middle, Foster off the top of the block. Payne stretches to keep it up. Nunaviller, where their hands? No. Analogy of Bolt 6. Whose headquarters this season are in Charlotte. They had a command center in Frisco, Texas a season ago. They get the calls right, and they get the right calls quick. 2-point lead for Orlando. Nunaviller dug up and out by Nani Yosia. Nearly over our heads. That is an important swing for the Supernovas to just maintain touch. Not that 2 points is an extraordinary lead, but the more scoreboard pressure you can apply, the better. Abercrombie. Boy, Omaha has done a tremendous job defensively in limiting her offensive output. Speaking of it, a stuff block for Allie Batenhorst.
They are locked in on Brittany Abercrombie, either getting block touches and slowing it down, allowing the defense to play around them, or just shutting it down completely. What a solid block.
These teams picked preseason 2 and 3, Orlando and Omaha. Schwann, off speed, picked up by Payne. Pedraza, quick to the pin, and Batenhorst. Out of the back row, Vanderweyde off speed, picked up by Gomez. Out of system ball will come for Abercrombie. D-ball, Payne, dug by Shampoo. Joust at the net, won by Omaha.
What an up by the setter for the Valkyries, Shampoo. First of all, earlier in this rally, Camila Gomez is unstoppable defensively. She's incredible, laying out for this ball. Nice up, but a little bit of an overpass, too tight for Brittany Abercrombie to get up and push it over.
Camila Gomez, who was one of the liberos for Grand, understated. She's third best in the league this year in digs per set.
With 200 coming into this match.
And here's that block defense again for Omaha as they surge in front 11-10. Amy Pauley has seen enough. A timeout by the Vouts. Welcome back to Orlando as we get set 4 underway once again off the mid-set media break. A must-win set for Orlando, and it's Omaha who leads it by 3. Back bump by Murphy, and Vanderweyde sends the free ball over. Payne. And there's Orlando flexing its muscle at the net. It has been all Omaha over the last couple of sets, Madison. I mentioned it. The Supernovas have 10 blocks in the match. 8 have come in the last 2 sets. That is an important rejection for Orlando.
Most definitely, and that block was so impressive. Vanderweyde was all over that. They set up a little bit inside because they knew Kelsey Payne was going to swing angle.
And how smart was that shot by Brooke Nunaviller?
Brooke Nunaviller is an all-around competitor. She's got every shot in the book. She knows when to bring it out. Very experienced as a 6 rotation outside.
I mentioned the accolades at the University of Oregon. I mentioned the walking double-double she has been in the Pro Volleyball Federation. Also has been a member of the U.S. Women's National Team in the past, representing the red, white, and blue. Service error helps out the cause for the homestanding Vouts. Lead back down to 2.
Yep, and if you're the Valkyries, this is where you make the push. Shampoo's in the back row. You've got 3 attackers in the front row. Let's see if they can make a push here.
Gomez takes the ball on first contact. Vanderweyde there to pick up the off speed. Shannon Scully has to attack from the back row as Nunaviller goes high off the hands, played up by Yosia. Vanderweyde, good cover by Scully. Abercrombie turns on it and missed the sideline. Point to Omaha.
Great cover by Scully, you called it. Getting underneath that ball, keeping it alive, and just a rare error from Brittany Abercrombie to finish the play.
If you're Orlando, it has not been Brittany Abercrombie's night. She has been the offensive stalwart for this team. Not to discount anybody else, because everybody collectively has been impressive. But 11 kills in this match with 6 errors, far below her average. Where do you go? What do you do?
I think you really have to work on your first ball contact, getting that pass up to the net, and then running through your middles. Running through Natalie Foster, who's extremely efficient. Other players in other positions have to step up, but it starts with the pass to keep yourself in system.
Lead back down to 2. Lindsay Vanderweide sneaks that ball inside the block and now goes back to serve. Shannon Scully rotates to the front row, and it's ace number 2 for Lindsay Vanderweide.
Lindsay Vanderweide is a spark off the bench every time she gets an opportunity, whether that be from the service line or offensively.
9 kills, 2 aces. Nuneviller. How much heat was on that shot by Brooke Nuneviller?
It's incredible how much power she swings with, and it's because her approach is so explosive and long. She takes a whole lot of space in her approach to drive through that ball.
And Lindsay Vanderweide is subbed, at least for the moment, in the back row for Adora Anai, who her pass numbers have been amongst the best in the Pro Volleyball Federation. So we'll see if that is execution by Coach Bird Kuhn. And she emphasized how especially important it is late. And here we've arrived with Omaha leading by 2 in the red zone, and Natsi Valentin Anderson in to serve. That is a service error, and does that give the Valkyries enough life here late? We'll see.
And that's really tough. Coming off of the bench, you're a little cold. It's difficult to be a role player like that. Come in, get an ace, or at least get a serve in when you're cold.
It'll be Brittany Abercrombie in to serve. Batenhorst, smart swing high off the block.
Batenhorst with the crossbody swing. They're targeting her, trying to take her out of the offense, but she says, no, give it to me. They set her a little inside, so she's got a whole lot of line open to tool. 21 kills for Batenhorst, hitting 378. Wow.
An emerging star for Omaha, Allie Batenhorst, and Brittany Abercrombie says, that's more like it.
One of the things that makes Brittany Abercrombie elite is, yes, she's not producing the numbers that she usually does, but she is steady. She's not backing down. She's continuing to work at it. And I love that they continue to set her because she's working through some things and she's still getting kills, even if it's not her best night.
Adora Anai was set to rotate to the front row, and Lindsay Vanderweide subs in off the bench to go back to work offensively. Allie Batenhorst has been offensive, front row, back row, left side, right side. Doesn't really seem to matter for number 14 in white.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Allie Batenhorst was in the conversation for PVF Player of the Week, but you see they're just swinging over Shampoo. A little bit of height disparity there that she's taking advantage of.
Shampoo sets Kaz Brown. And Kaz Brown has had a tremendous match, individually speaking, for Orlando.
Kaz Brown is a leader. She's got 11 kills, 5 blocks, hitting around 400, and she's an emotional leader as well.
A couple of aces as well for Kaz Brown in this match. She'll go back to serve once more.
Notice the sub decision by Amy Pauley, putting Grote in the front row to block, subbing out Shampoo.
Quick reflexes there by Mac Pedraza. Nuneviller goes to work off the block. Another kill for Brooke.
The outsides have been phenomenal for the Supernovas, taking care of business inside out and in transition. That's Brooke Nuneviller's 16th kill.
That'll send Caitlin Horde back to serve. Another middle who's got multiple aces in this match. Omaha's 2 points away. Abercrombie, the tip has been a problem for Omaha in matches past. They have been all over it until now.
And it's all about decision making. Brittany Abercrombie seeing that middle. Caitlin Horde is playing left back, so she's gonna make the smart shot and tip it in front.
1 point fourth set. 3 attackers in the front row for Orlando. And Omaha says never matter, and they have arrived at match point.
Orlando won.
Tonight, they'll consolidate their lead atop the PVF standings. Payne serves. Vanderweide, high off the block. Nice stab by Gomez. Nuneviller. Turn back for the moment. Batenhorst stuffed.
And it was a triple block on Batenhorst. Both the right side, outside, and middle were up, pressed at the right time, giving Batenhorst not much room to go.
Second set point. Match point, excuse me. Nuneviller, off hands. Played up by Yosia. Foster dug by Gomez. Payne. Turn back, another reject.
What a comeback by the Valkyries. Shannon Scully doing a great job in setting up that block where it needs to be, right in front of Kelsey Payne. Natalie Foster comes to close, and just like that, we're going to overtime in the fourth.
Nobody hates a little free volleyball, unless in this case, maybe your coach Bert Kuhn, who thought, man, I'd love to seal this thing in 4.
Oh, absolutely, but
we're going beyond 25 in set 4. Nuneviller has to attack from the back, and Brooke Nuneviller puts Omaha on the doorstep once again.
This goes back to what I said about being a problem solver. There's a little bit of problem. You're off the net. Your setter is scrambling. Can you solve the problem? And Brooke Nuneviller, I mean, is so good at doing that. I like the aggression behind the service line by Lindsay Vanderweide. That was a good start to the play, but Brooke Nuneviller is a wonderful problem solver.
Nuneviller back to serve, match point number 3. Flips the tape. Scully stuffed! And Omaha exacts revenge on the road, winning it 3-1.
And with that, they keep their #1 spot in the PVF rankings right now. All around incredible fight from the Supernovas, who were down a majority of the sets. But they just wore and tore at the Orlando Valkyries, and they got it done.